As Grand Marshal of Indiana State University, it is my privilege to proclaim the opening of the spring 2017 commencement for the College of Arts and Sciences, the Scott College of Business, and the Bayh College of Education. Will the audience please stand for the national anthem sung by Christiana Whitmire, sophomore music education from Terre Haute. Please be seated. Members of the class of 2017, Board of Trustees, distinguished faculty, administrative staff, and guests of Indiana State University, greetings to all of you, and a very special welcome to the parents, spouses, partners, relatives, and friends of our graduates. Your encouragement, support, and presence in these students' lives has contributed to this joyous occasion. It is my honor now to present some of the commencement participants on the stage. I ask each to stand. Please withhold your recognition until all have been introduced. The officers of the Indiana State University Board of Trustees are Mr. David C. Campbell, Chair from Indianapolis, Mr. Edward A. Pease, Vice Chair from Terre Haute, Ms. Tanya Bell, Secretary from Brownsburg, Mr. Robert Baszler, Assistant Secretary from Terre Haute. The other board members are Ms. Kathleen Cabello from Indianapolis, Ms. Haley Gravely from Greenwood, Ms. Kimberly Oliphant-Smith from Indianapolis, and Mr. Jeff Taylor from Carmel. I ask you now to acknowledge the dedicated service of these trustees. Others seated on the stage fulfill administrative and academic responsibilities for the university. I ask each to stand for a moment and then be seated. The Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Mr. Michael J. Licari. Senior Vice President for Finance and Administration and the University Treasurer, Ms. Diane McKee. Senior Vice President for Enrollment Management, Marketing and Communication, Mr. John Beacon. Vice President for Student Affairs, Dr. Willie Banks, Jr. Vice President for University Engagement, Dr. Nancy Rogers. The Dean of Extended Learning, Dr. Kenneth Brockley. The Dean of the University College, Dr. Linda Mall. The Dean of Library Services, Ms. Robin Crumrin. The representatives of the faculty in these proceedings is Dr. Timothy Hawkins, Chairperson of the University Faculty Senate. The Registrar of the University is Ms. April Hay, and our interpreter for today's program is Ms. Stephanie Royer. Ladies and gentlemen, please recognize these commencement participants. Throughout the university's distinguished history, its faculty has established a strong and diversified record of scholarship, teaching, and public service. I ask the faculty to now stand and receive the acknowledgement of this assembly. I am now honored to introduce Dr. Daniel J. Bradley, the 11th President of Indiana State University.
Thank you, Professor Mullooly. Graduates, families, and friends, members of the Indiana State University Board of Trustees, honored guests, faculty, staff, and administration, it is my honor to welcome all of you to these spring commencement exercises. I would like to give a special welcome to the family and friends of our graduates. Please help me in recognizing the support and assistance they have provided to our graduates. Graduates, I would like for you to take out your cell phone and post a selfie that includes a thank you recognizing someone who helped you get here today. Please use the hashtag #SycamoreAlum. Congratulations to everyone who has contributed to our graduates' success. I would like to express my gratitude to alumnus Jessica Robertson for taking time to deliver our alumni address during both ceremonies today. Jessica, we are proud of all that you have accomplished and are honored to have you here today to inspire our graduates. I'm looking forward to hearing from our student speaker, Bailey Halberstadt. Congratulations, Bailey, for being selected to represent your classmates. Graduates, today is the beginning of a new phase in your lives. Congratulations on what you have achieved, and good luck on tackling the challenges and opportunities that you will face in the future. I continue to be impressed with all that our students accomplish. I'm looking forward to seeing you enthusiastically apply the skills and knowledge you have garnered while at Indiana State to advance your careers, serve your communities, and literally help change the world. To the faculty, thank you for your important work you do each day to help our students succeed. The dedication you display by committing your lives to education is commendable. Graduates, as you leave here today, I ask that you stay connected to your university. Join the Alumni Association, return for homecoming and other annual events you've come to enjoy. Look for opportunities to help Indiana State students through mentoring, internships, and employment. Most importantly, nurture and grow the personal relationships that you have formed with fellow students, the faculty, and the staff of ISU. I challenge you to continue learning throughout your lifetime. The world is evolving rapidly, and one must be willing to adapt to these changes to succeed. Graduates, you are part of the sesquicentennial era, a period where we are celebrating the 150th anniversary of our founding as the Indiana Normal School in 1865 through the 150th anniversary of the opening of our doors in 1870. Today, you join more than 150,000 other individuals who have earned degrees from this institution. In recognition of this long history, I would like to recite a portion of an article that appeared more than 100 years ago in the Normal Advance, the precursor to the Sycamore, the university's yearbook. These words from this 1914 article remain as relevant today as when they were written. Slowly but surely has the close of another year approached, sending many days of joy as well as trial and tribulation into the inevitable past. Nearer and nearer to our goal of college career, we are carried, and though we have enjoyed these days, we would not, if we could, have them return again. We are anxious to go into the future, to solve new problems, to meet new difficulties, and to show to the world our true worth and character. To our graduating seniors, we give our heartiest congratulations and sincerest wishes for their future success. They have proven themselves worthy of our esteem and reverence by mastering their schoolwork. Yet, the most important things are not the victories nor defeats, not the struggles, though not all of these will ever be forgotten, but the elements of character, the results of strong, self-reliant manhood or womanhood that have been formed and which will influence the lives of others. We give them our blessings as they go forward into different walks of life where they will maintain the standard of the class and their alma mater. Congratulations on becoming alumni of Indiana State University, and best wishes for a rich and fulfilling life. I am now pleased to introduce Dr. Michael Licari, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs.
Thank you, Mr. President. I am pleased to introduce our student commencement speaker, Bayh Halberstadt. Bayh is a member of the University Honors Program and has been included on the Dean's List every semester of her undergraduate career. She has been involved with Lambda Pi Eta Communication Honor Society and has been an active volunteer with Toys for Tots, CODA, and the American Cancer Society. For the past 4 years, she has also been involved with the radio station, WISU. Bayh assisted with rebranding the current university radio station, WZIS, and while serving as a volunteer, worked as an on-air DJ, assistant promotions director, program director, and the student station manager. Bayh has been the recipient of several merit scholarships, including the Lucia and Donald Bolt Scholarship, the David Sabani Memorial Scholarship, the Otis Eggert Scholarship, and the Cork McHarg Scholarship. After graduation, Bayh plans to work in broadcast radio as an on-air personality, in sales, or as a production manager. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ms. Bayh Halberstadt.
Good morning. It's a shame no one showed up today. It's kind of empty in here. Friends, it is my pleasure to welcome you here today. You've come here to witness the end of a journey and the start of a new one. Today is a culmination of so many things: beginnings, ends, excitement, nervousness, pride, and most certainly, change. One of my favorite bands, Fleetwood Mac, has a song that says, "I've been afraid of changing because I built my life around you." During our tenure as Indiana State students, somehow or another, we found our way to graduation day. But what comes next? Though figuring out where we go from here may be scary, it's going to happen, just like the sun will inevitably rise tomorrow. I remind you that the only thing constant in this life is change. As I change my hat, hold on. You came to college. That was change. You went to class and you learned things that some people can only dream about. That was change. Today, you're graduating from Indiana State University. For a first-generation college student like myself and so many others, that's a big change, isn't it? Now, thinking back to freshman year, I remember freaking out over an assignment. Now, I couldn't tell you what it was about, but at the time, it felt like my whole college career somehow hung in the balance. Like it was the determinant whether I was fit for college or not. Before I turned it in, I asked my professor, Dr. Hansis, to give it a once-over. I remember telling her that I wasn't confident enough to turn it in without her approval. Now, she may not remember this, but she looked me in the eyes, She smiled and said, "Confidence for you should never be an issue." I went back to my seat and scribbled down those words in my notebook, a reminder that maybe I could figure out this college thing after all. Well, long story short, 4 years later, here we are. Now, on your way in today, you may have noticed the new apartment building under construction over on Cherry Street. Every day, I walk past the building on my way to work, and one day, I was cutting through the alley behind the site, and I noticed a nail on the ground. Instinctively, I stopped and picked it up because I didn't want anyone to get a nail in their tire. But then, I held it in my hands. I turned it over a time or two, and I looked at it. It was about 1 inch long, bent a little, starting to rest. I put it in my pocket, and I closed my eyes. The air was crisp. It was early February, but it felt to me more like mid-April, more like the day my dad left the earth. Now, he was a contractor, a builder by trade, and standing in that alleyway, saws whirring and hammers clamoring in my ears, I suddenly got it. I knew. The sun was high in the sky that day, warm and yellow on my shoulders against a sky that was almost as blue as the eyes of the man that had built me. It was him. You'll never convince me otherwise. No, he's not gone. He's just somewhere else. And that day, he was with me in that alley, just like I know he's with me here today. Now, I tell you this story not to make you sad, but to remind you that you are never really alone. At Indiana State University, I've found so many people to remind me of just that. I joined a great student organization, WZIS, and I dedicated my time to becoming a broadcast radio professional. I dove deep into my classes with virtual strangers who became best friends. And somewhere along the way, I found a family, my Sycamore family. From those work breaks spent cracking jokes to late night confessions huddled on the floor around a pizza, I am reminded of the great Elton John. He once crooned, "I thank the Lord for the people I have found." And I find myself thinking that more and more as our time together draws to a close. Over the years, I would catch myself referring to my dorm as home. And on more than one occasion, my roommate and I have been known to host family dinner at our apartment. Indiana State became my home, and the friends I found my family. And just like that little rusty nail, I'll carry it with me wherever I go. I want to leave you with one last thing, my favorite quote from a little song called Freebird, and that is, "If I leave here tomorrow, would you still remember me?" Indiana State University and Sycamore family, you have left an impression on me that'll last a lifetime. My only hope is that somehow I was able to return the favor. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Halberstad. I am now pleased to introduce our alumni speaker, Ms. Jessica Robertson. Jessica, a 2005 graduate of Indiana State University, earned her Bachelor of Science in Finance and is now seeking her Master of Business Administration from ISU. Jessica currently serves as the Commissioner of the Indiana State Department of Administration and is responsible for an employee organization that manages various statewide functions, including procurement, public works, state surplus, real estate, and minority and women's business enterprise. Prior to this role, Jessica was the state of Tennessee's first chief procurement officer, where she led the centralization of professional services and commodity procurement functions by creating the Central Procurement Office. She has also previously served as Deputy Commissioner over procurement in Indiana. Jessica joined the public sector in 2005 as a Governor's Fellow under Governor Mitch Daniels. In 2011, she was recognized as a graduate of the last decade from Indiana State University and was a member of the 2009 Richard G. Lugar Excellence in Public Service Series. Please welcome Ms. Jessica Robertson.
Good morning to my fellow ISU alumni, family, and friends. I want to thank the Board of Trustees and President Bradley for the opportunity to address you all today. To those of you graduating, congratulations. This is such an accomplishment, and I hope you reflect a moment on the people who helped bring you to this threshold, whether a family member, a supportive professor, or a classmate. Receiving your education, no matter the level, is a journey, and I hope yours has been a remarkable one that culminates in this moment today. My name is Jessica Robertson, and I'm a proud alumna of Indiana State. While I have had some pretty unique life experience, I stand before you not as a millionaire, media mogul, famous author, or a celebrity chef. I'm simply a person who works diligently. I'm always prepared for new challenges. I'm a working mother, a wife, a daughter, and I'm a member of your alumni community. And we stand on the foundation of what Indiana State and our experiences here have given us. I am also a third-generation Indiana State alum, and I'm a proud descendant of a family who has worked hard to achieve success. Whether it was my grandpa, who was drafted during World War II to serve his country, or my parents, who achieved their degrees against the many odds stacked against them. We all value our education at this institution. What I admire most about their stories, our story, my story, is the resolve to remain focused and achieve something. While I was reflecting on what to share with you, I realized that that theme is truly a part of the recipe of what makes a successful person. I want to share with you an essay written in 1899 by Elbert Hubbard. The essay is titled "A Message to Garcia." The essay tells a story of a man, Lieutenant Andrew Rowan, who was hand-selected by President McKinley to deliver a message to General Garcia, leader of the Cuban insurgent party during the Cuban-American War. Garcia's exact location in Cuba was unknown. Rowan was selected based solely on his reputation of getting things done and accomplishing previous missions. Rowan's mission from President Kenley was fairly simple: get the message to General Garcia using all necessary means and maintain complete discretion. Think about that for a moment. Imagine if you were selected by the President of the United States to deliver a critical message to a person whose exact location is unknown. Would you accept that challenge? What would you do first? The essay doesn't share the turmoils of his journey or really any details of how his mission was accomplished, but marvels at a man who was given little to no information and only had his wits and personal innovation to deliver results. Additionally, he must have understood the importance of asking for help and seeking guidance from others. I share this story with you because, in my opinion, it highlights what makes people successful: the ability to act promptly, concentrate your energies, and accomplish your mission. Be intellectually curious and practically tactical. Having the right attitude and taking pride in your work are two of the most important attributes that anyone can possess. As you transition to the next phase of your life, know that you are being cheered on by many. The world needs you to apply yourself, stiffen your vertebrae, and achieve results. Strive to be like General Rowan, whose positive reputation preceded him. Indiana State will always be a special place for me and my family. I hope you feel the same. Congratulations on accomplishing your mission and delivering your first message. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Robinson. The candidates for graduate degrees will now be presented by Dr. Lynn Maurer, Dean, College of Graduate and Professional Studies.
The candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy and Doctor of Psychology, please rise. Mr. President, these candidates have satisfactorily completed all requirements and are presented to you by the graduate faculty with the recommendation that the degree Doctor of Philosophy and Doctor of Psychology be conferred.
Thank you, Dean Maurer. On the recommendation of the graduate faculty and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer on each of you the degree Doctor of Philosophy and Doctor of Psychology and vest you with the appropriate hood and award your diploma. I extend to you the congratulations and best wishes of your university. Graduate degree candidates will be greeted by Trustee Campbell. Will the candidates please come to the stage?
Amanda Taylor Yeck, hooded by Dr. Vianne Anderson. Congratulations, Dr. Anderson. Elaine Ann Taylor Gilbert, hooded by Dr. Liz O'Loughlin. Congratulations, Dr. Gilbert. Anthony Lawrence, hooded by Dr. Jennifer Shriver. Congratulations, Dr. Lawrence. Ruth Anna Vhoff, hooded by Dr. June Sprock. Congratulations, Dr. Vhoff. Eve Lasswell, hooded by Dr. Thomas Johnson. Congratulations, Dr. Lasswell. Kevin Richard Myers, hooded by Dr. Kevin Belinsky. Congratulations, Dr. Myers. Kelly Marie Scooter, hooded by Dr. Kevin Belinsky. Congratulations, Dr. Scooter. Ryan Seddon, hooded by Dr. Diana Hughes. Congratulations, Dr. Seddon. Stephen Matthew Dinasso, hooded by Dr. Jim Spear. Congratulations, Dr. Dinasso. Gada Salman Al-Halasa, hooded by Dr. Susan Kiger. Congratulations, Dr. Al-Halasa. Chad Allen Clark, hooded by Dr. Susan Kiger. Congratulations, Dr. Clark. James Ray Edwards, Jr., hooded by Dr. Sue Kiger. Congratulations, Dr. Edwards. Yu Zhu Huang, hooded by Dr. Susan Kiger. Congratulations, Dr. Huang. Jared Wurzberger, hooded by Dr. Susan Kiger. Congratulations, Dr. Wurzberger. Emmanuel C. Nyong, hooded by Dr. Tanya Balch. Congratulations, Dr. Nyong. Majed Al-Khatani, hooded by Dr. Noble Corey. Congratulations, Dr. Al-Khatani. Gadir Al-Sobai, hooded by Dr. Noble Corey. Congratulations, Dr. Al-Zobai. Shantae Kalon Jones, hooded by Dr. Michelle Boyer. Congratulations, Dr. Jones. Dinesha Dion Mason Grissom, hooded by Dr. Michelle Boyer. Congratulations, Dr. Grissom. Regina Marie Hildenbrand Moore, hooded by Dr. Christine McDonald. Congratulations, Dr. Hildenbrand Moore. Rebecca Jo Scott, hooded by Dr. Linda Sperry. Congratulations, Dr. Scott. Ola Suleiman Al-Alwan, hooded by Dr. Todd Whitaker. Congratulations, Dr. Alalwan. George R. Philhauer, hooded by Dr. Todd Whitaker. Congratulations, Dr. Philhauer. Nada Zuwaid Al-Muteri, hooded by Dr. Brad Balch. Congratulations, Dr. El-Muteri. Christopher Arthur Himsel, hooded by Dr. Brad Balch. Congratulations, Dr. Himsel. Caitlin Renee Motes, hooded by Dr. Brad Balch. Congratulations, Dr. Motes. Jamie Lynn Garwood, hooded by Dr. Brad Balch. Congratulations, Dr. Garwood. Robert Lee Harpool, hooded by Dr. Brad Balch. Congratulations, Dr. Harpool. Kyle Gentry Barentine, hooded by Dr. Terry McDaniel. Congratulations, Dr. Barentine. Aaron David Hale, hooded by Dr. Terry McDaniel. Congratulations, Dr. Hale. Gina Marie Pleak, hooded by Dr. Terry McDaniel. Congratulations, Dr. Pleak. Kathy Lynn Rowe, hooded by Dr. Terry McDaniel. Congratulations, Dr. Rowe. James Robert Hintz, hooded by Dr. Jack Maynard. Congratulations, Dr. Hintz. David Seiler, hooded by Dr. Ryan Donlan. Congratulations, Dr. Seiler. Kyle Allen Thompson, hooded by Dr. Ryan Donlan. Congratulations, Dr. Thompson. Erica Michelle Buchanan Rivera, hooded by Dr. Steve Grunert. Congratulations, Dr. Buchanan Rivera. Magnolia Hernandez, hooded by Dr. Joshua Powers. Congratulations, Dr. Hernandez.
Congratulations. Will the candidates for the Educational Specialist degree, Master of Art, Master of Science, Master of Education, Master of Business Administration, Master of Fine Arts, Master of Public Administration, or Master of Music, please stand. Mr. President, these candidates have completed or will complete all the requirements for their degrees and are presented to you by the graduate faculty with a recommendation that these degrees be conferred.
Thank you, Dean Maurer. On the recommendation of the graduate faculty and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon each of you the appropriate degree: Educational Specialist degree, Master of Arts, Master of Science, Master of Education, Master of Business Administration, Master of Fine Arts, Master of Public Administration, or Master of Music. And I extend to you the congratulations and best wishes of your university. Will the candidates please come forward?
Jill Carol Myers. Julia Priscilla Hoa. Kyle Edward Thomas. Flint Ross Dollar. Brian Edward Baumeier. Brooke D. Norton. Laura Faith Bradley. Charishma Midaramethla. Manisha Upradrashtra. Robert Earl Carter, Jr. Randa Wells. Sarah Marie Froderman. Timothy Frederick Tesmer. Deanne Renee Zeigert. Samantha Marie Escobedo. Stephanie Lynn Walker. Joshua Douglas Davenport. Chelsea Elise Tarquini Noble. Brittany Elizabeth Bernard. Amanda Renee Webb. Katrina Marie Myers. Jessica Elizabeth Davis. Jenny Zhu. Ying Chen. Abrar Abdul Majid Basabrin. Xiao Jun Yang. Kaylee Deanne Newton. Margarita Berti. Priyanka Chirla. Shivani Kotla. Jessica Marie Markle. Misty Shea Fox. Alexandra Dekoff. Brandon Denver Roberts. Kyle Christopher Jarman. Rebecca Ann Doherty. Ernesto Flores Martinez. Vicky Lynn McGuire. Austin Jeffrey Miller. Brandon A. Price. Allison Elizabeth Ramsey. Caroline Elizabeth Park. Yang Tran. Joshua David Gamzee. Joe Martin Ibarra, Jr. Joshua Lee Elmore. Zachary Lewis. Catherine Alix May. Sarah Marion Solberg. Leslie Martinez Becerril. Heather L. Lee. Julian Winborn. Daniel Lee Hardesty. Yichuan Wang. Arkel J. Shaw. Demetra Bernicia Campbell. Abhijat Chintangunta. Ethan Colton Rath. Ali Naja Salman. Andrew Carrillo. Aaron Michael Cox. Ashley Lynn Hubbs. Allison Mae Bradley. Ashley Nicole Rogers. Chitakala Basavaraj. Rishav Yaj. Siva Dharman Naidu. Rahul Kumar Das. Jonathan David Emmons. Dylan Patrick Grisher. Adele Atif Al-Hashlan. Kirian Uchino Ibe. Hillary Dawn Dewey. Lindsay Marie DeRuyter. Saran Ahmad Spratz. Garrett Keith Mitchell. And Tanisha Felice Haggard. Vanessa Lima. Amanda Sue Allen. Shay Elizabeth Temple. Jordan Devontae Dixon. Crystal Gail Horton. Amanda K. Hackle. Kelsey Noreen Held. Alexandra Harris Henson. Chelsea Margaret Cook. Jennifer Lynn Wasmond. Andrea Lee Meskel. Joshua Dylan Swift. Timothy Joseph Doolin. Kevin Bradley Brock. Sarah K. Feckerty. Jonathan Daniel Reeves. Michelle Lee Tebow. Caitlin Sarah Smirchek. Haley M. Dugan. Sydney Elizabeth Hayes. Taylor Paige Sproul. Amber Jo Ellis. Marisa Ashley James. Emily Jane Bayh. Morgan Elise Whitehead. Nicole Marie Keeling. Allison L. Wisely. Alexandra Brianne Goff. Andrea Rose Palazzolo. Sarah Michelle Napick. Brooke Alyssa Mankin. Lauren Elizabeth Barnett. Hung Kwan Ka. Carol Joan Thomas. Candice Faye Norte. Ishan Vadhera. Deshaun A. Prentice. Philip Jamal Wilson. Thomas Patrick Pankow. Seth Wayne Bayless. Jacob Michael Kitchell. Landon Douglas Curry. Travis T. Henshaw. Shun Ming Chang. Christine Nigire Balagana. Jennifer D. Thompson. Sarah Marie Holland. Jesse Allen McAdam. Hamza Bouknoni. Issam Foz. Michael Ray White. James Wayne Dulworth. Christian Nathaniel Fry. Ala Nasser Al-Balawi. Huwaida Ali Alatatwi. Mohammed Gals Sayed. Timothy Gole. Chaitanya Chalasaya. Sai Sunil Papanila. Venkeshte Kalva. Bala Shekhar Reddy. Sham Satya Madhukurvi. Rahul Kakorla. Praveen Reddy Adeli. Sai Aditya Ravi. Vamsi Krishna Kamjula. Ladwandia Monique Randall. Rebecca Ann Pedro. Anna Catherine Workman. Sarah Marie Thompson. Wesley James Moore. Taylor Mackenzie Johnson. Tammy Jean Mancourt. Santana Naidu. Shashidar Mathukuri. Raj Reddy Mandala. Ravindranath Pula. Girija Sankar Goli. Theja Mupala. Brittany Renee Williams. Tyler Adelia Roberson. Ronella Lene Moore. Tulsidas Chelmela. Neha Kumari. Swami Gangadhar Vulaseti.
I am pleased to now acknowledge the 2017 Faculty Award winners. The President's Medal recipient is Professor Robert Gill from the Department of Economics. The recipients of the Caleb Mills Distinguished Teaching Awards are Professor Melissa Nail, Department of Teaching and Learning, and Associate Professor Steve Stoffer, Department of History. The Theodore Dreiser Distinguished Research and Creativity Award recipients are Professor James Spear, Department of Earth and Environmental Systems, and Assistant Professor Jeffrey Stone, also of the Department of Earth and Environmental Systems. The Faculty Distinguished Service Award winners are Professor Sister Alma Mary Anderson from the Department of Art and Design, and Professor Rusty Gonzer, Department of Biology and the Center for Genomic Advocacy. Please recognize these outstanding faculty members. It's now my pleasure to recognize the Student Award winners. The Heinz Memorial Medal recognizes the senior or seniors who have achieved the highest honors classification as a result of cumulative grade point average on at least 120 semester hours earned in all courses taken at Indiana State University. Linnaeus N. Heinz served as the 4th president of the university. These awards were presented at an earlier ceremony, and the recipients of the Heinz Memorial Medal are Kelsey Lynn Darren and Bailey Jane Pell. Dr. Alan C. Rankin was the 7th president of the university. It is in his honor that the Rankin Distinguished Senior Awards were established. These awards were also presented previously at a reception, and the 2017 Rankin Award recipients are Kelsey Lynn Darren, Amanda Lang, Trent Lunsford, and Kyle Varble. Congratulations. The President's Medal for Leadership, Scholarship, and Service Award is presented to the outstanding senior who has advanced the university's mission through their leadership, scholarship, and service. This award was also presented at an earlier ceremony. This year's medal is awarded to Ms. Reagan Smith. Congratulations, Reagan. We now turn to awarding the undergraduate degrees. Honor graduates will be indicated as their names are read. Names of the individual degree candidates will be read by Dr. Colleen Davis, Mr. Steve Hardin, Ms. Marcia Miller, and Mrs. Susan Gill. Out of respect for each graduate, I ask that students and members of the audience please remain quiet while the names are announced so that all in attendance may hear. Please withhold your recognition until the entire college has been introduced. The candidates from the College of Arts and Sciences will be presented by Dean Christopher Olson.
Thank you, Mr. Provost. Listed among the candidates from the College of Arts and Sciences for degrees being conferred are 4 posthumous degrees. The Bachelor of Science degree is conferred upon Alexander James Klonks. Bachelor of Science degree is conferred upon Logan Ray Deckard. Mr. Deckard is represented here today by his father, Ray Deckard. The Bachelor of Science degree is conferred upon Dakota Levi Elliott. Mr. Elliott is represented here today by his mother, Ms. Tanetta Nicholson. And the Bachelor of Science degree is conferred upon Morgan T. Holt. Ms. Holt is represented here today by her mother, Michelle Holt, and her father, David Holt. Mr. Provost, I wish to present the candidates from the College of Arts and Sciences. Will the candidates please stand? Mr. Provost, these candidates have satisfactorily completed or will complete all requirements for the degrees Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Music, or Bachelor of Music Education. On the recommendation of the faculty, I am pleased to present the candidates to you.
Thank you, Dean Olson. I invite the candidates from the College of Arts and Sciences to come forward. Candidates will be greeted by Trustees Haley Gravely and Kimberly Smith.
Tiara Nicole English. Jessica Jean Jocelyn. Courtney Joe Wheeler. Casey Lee Barton. Makisha Leanne Bickley. Bailey Ann Halberstadt. Stephanie Christina Marlowe. Cameron Falkenberg. Rachel Denise Eckerly, magna cum laude. Taylor Nicole Thompson. Samantha Marie Zent. Talisha Rouse Akers. Corey Ann Martin, cum laude. Alicia Nicole Moss, summa cum laude. Gabriella Sabatini Joyner. Shayla Latisse Chamay, Pointer. Shelby Elena Williams. Katrina Ann Graylis. Jacob Evan Davis. Ashley Nicole Wood. Amanda Long, magna cum laude. Vanya Sapansky, cum laude. Kelly Jean Wright, cum laude. Roxanne Torrance. Pamela Sue Chamberlain, cum laude. Lindy Sawfrank, magna cum laude. Lindsay Marie Henry, magna cum laude. Arnold Malio Tombwe. Christina Alicia Walton. Charity Dawn Cross. Megan Elizabeth Pepella. Natalie Rose Hewlett. Macy Joanne Jackson. Kendra Renee Benson. Sarah Ann Tremzinski. Miranda D. Goodwin. Matthew Tyler Wilson. Haley Lynn Seifert, magna cum laude. Alexandre Nicholas Baumgartner. Darian Elijah Tyler. Raven Erlene Wilson. Clarissa Ann Rawlings, cum laude. Haley Rose Burton. Sharon Gray Barry McCullough. Austin Cool Robarts. Brooke E. Schenk. Jean-Francois Prince Bayangana. Devon Michael Carpenter. Wendy Dong. Jing Yang Fong. Nathan Davis Dillian. Katrina Emily Cimarali, cum laude. Keith Robert Johnson. Tammy Lynn Borden, magna cum laude. Brian Matthew McCooley. Shanice Lene Jones. Megan Grace Barabi. Megan Sue Cassis. Carissa Marlene Mills. Andre Eugene Whitaker. Marcus Tyrrell Smith. Christopher Daniel Dillon, magna cum laude. Savannah L. Canary. Cynthia Acha. Ashley Nicole Iverson. Tony Robert Albanese. Stephanie Bloyd. Lindsay Bess Stangl. Charles Kirk Newtock. Calista G. Lutz, magna cum laude. Madison A. Adams. Madeline Dean Matlock. Shanice J. Harris. Brittany Lanice Knight. Wade Douglas Berry, cum laude. Alec Curtis Rominger. Casey Marie Ewert. Corey M. Kempton. Austin Carter Kaufman. Nathaniel P. White. Julia Renee Walker, cum laude. Nicholas Hoffer Qatar. William Nathaniel Manning. Kennedy Ann Lake, cum laude. Crystal Marie Johnson. Nicole Elizabeth Hill. Lydia Faith Renee Porter. Katie Ann Schmidtke, cum laude. Sherilyn Crystal Pacheco Santiago. Tracy Lee Scowden. Jade Elizabeth Leadingham. Natasha Singh Sharma. Benjamin Shields, cum laude. Stephen Randall Weininger. Emily Mae Simpson. Hannah Eileen Anderson. Logan Elizabeth Knight. Logan Curtis Meadows. Logan M. Hornberger. Logan Andrew Mead. Michael Allen Noble. Forrest Gallion. Nicole Lynn Hostetter, magna cum laude. Keely A. Cleghorn, cum laude. Kristen D. Powell. Dustin Scott Ghostman. Joseph M. Worthington, cum laude. Amjad Al-Rahali, cum laude. Hawada Abbas Al-Turki, magna cum laude. Hannah L. Summit, summa cum laude. Peyton Nicole Lynch. Brandon Lee Tamayo. Sherelle Charisse Wheaton. Jacob Daniel Sands. William B. Sutton IV. Callie Danielle Annan. John William Wong Applegate. Abigail Ellen Adams. Cody Lee Cavett. Linda Dahlia Garza. Zachary Samuel Beard. Landon Carl Meek, cum laude. Colin Thomas Godby. Shyla Janan Morris. Jessica Dawn Kurdalak, summa cum laude. Corey A. Portwood. Christopher Todd Lane. Carlos Montañez. Lauren Michelle Mack. Justin Hornsby. LaFala Fontenot. Shannon Colleen Murphy, magna cum laude. Brittany Marie San Roman. Alexandria Claire Whittington, cum laude. Madeline Schock. Isaac Andrew Harker, cum laude. Kristen D. Kilker. Brianna Lee Lofton. Zachary Rainey. Marissa Elizabeth Lynn Schmitter, magna cum laude. China Harris. Anaya Marissa Ross. Aaliyah Nicole Williams. Monique Antoinette Kroom. Amanda N. Grove, cum laude. David Aaron Heath. Evan Dwayne Alexander, magna cum laude. Haley Elise Gravely, magna cum laude. Maxwell Raymond Rance. David Jean Pascarella III. Tyree F. Smith. Stanford Williams Jr. Trey Liddell Howard. Byron Mitchell Bowler. Jonathan E. Neal. Mary C. Stapleton. Robert Jordan Marvel, cum laude. Peter Joseph Tanous II, magna cum laude. Michael Sherrod Shepard II. Kyle Joseph Travis. Samantha Jo Noble. Louis Craig Blanton. Alec Jeffrey Brandstetter. Zachary F. McLeod, magna cum laude. Eric Matthew Hibbets. Valerie Pearl Gadditz. Jessica Garcia. Lucy May Nesbitt. Daniel Luis Cordero. Haley Ann Delud, magna cum laude. Caitlin K. Kiefer. Brandon Alexander Tipton. Daniel James Zube. Jasmine Brooke Davis. Marissa C. Allen. Jordan Carter Clark. Jesse Dumaye Lewis. Madison Taylor Lee. Abigail Dawn Walker, summa cum laude. Olivia Marie Walker, magna cum laude. Matea Lynn Thompson. Caitlin Marie Sherrill. Nicole Elizabeth Jones, magna cum laude. Jessica Marie Melcheye, summa cum laude. Victoria Ann Collins. Rakia Antonisha Lord. Ina Chang. Morgan Lee Cheney. Caitlin Coulter. Corey Ann Jacobs. Tanner Reese Long. Roberta Pivaruta. Sohaib Koja. Brittany Renee Lee. Clayton Thomas Manning, cum laude. Ryan Allen Gortney. Mitchell Andrianus Wiest. Dawnetta Jo Hensman, summa cum laude. Haley Jo Hale, summa cum laude. Danielle Elizabeth Cohn. Mary Ann Marshall. Nathan Daniel Ryan Badecki. Ethan M. Sands, summa cum laude. Joseph R. Fry. Trenton Andrews. Morgan Faye Cully. Hunter K. Henderson. Nicole Irene Martyr, magna cum laude. Anthony Willis. Mitchell Joseph Ridgway. Jacob Warren Nail. Heather Scott. Abigail Linda Layer. Saeed Katami Alameri, cum laude. Mohammed Saif Al-Dare, cum laude. Hamdad Mohammed Ahmed Al-Hazmi Al-Afari. Martel Austin Van Landingham. Jalen Alexa Kimbrough. Patrick R. Cheek. Cody Wesley Leeser. Matthew McLaughlin. Philip John Angelo Santofanti. Stephanie Renee Rudolph. Hannah White. Jessica Burge. Alexis Mercy Bailey, cum laude. Austin G. Smith, cum laude. Timothy Bachman. Michelle Scholes, cum laude. Marcus Trent Ashby, summa cum laude. Theo J. Daguch. John Matthew Armstrong. Shelby L. Shields. Noah Albert Chachowski. Matthew Scott White. Alexandria Nicole Eli. Evan Scott Davis. Kyle Douglas Watkins. Joshua Jack Hayden. Timothy John Austin Wells. Brina Sullivan. Evan R. Scott. Ariel Charday Borders. Brianna K. Dickinson. Morgan Farrell. Benjamin Carlin Morris. Kendi Ann Qualls. Hannah L. Green, magna cum laude. Brenna Cheryl Deal. Caleb A. Perry. Sierra Sky Stein, magna cum laude. Nathaniel Cole Berg. Francine Matata. Sierra Raish Burks. Robin LaShawn Perkins. Karen A. Tracy. Bradley Covington. Cameron Alexander Weathers. Joshua A. Clark. Dallas M. Wilson. Andrea Wilbon. Abigail Montana Jones. Caitlin Lorraine Morgan. Corrine Lachey Johnson. Caleb Martin Wright. Garrick L. Fleming. Troy Sparks. Michaela Riley Clark. Danny Joe Wilson. Kaylin Paige Cox. Karen Huang. Lauren Elizabeth Edwards, cum laude. Tulsi Fade, cum laude. Cami Rosemary Lee, summa cum laude. Lene Hillary Haustrasser. Taylor Alexandra Nobby, summa cum laude. Brittany Humphrey. Misha S. Bennett. Melanie Lauren Rybarski. Michelle L. McDonald. Melissa L. Liturgy. Victoria Marie King. Devonte Arnell Crook. Jessica Jean Ann Forsyth. Stephen Mark Hannaford. Jennifer Lynn McGovern. Kaylee Ann Decker, magna cum laude. Kayla Cinders, cum laude. Taylor Ann Hardwick. Michaela M. Lechner. Courtney Lester. Cassidy R. Moy, magna cum laude. Alexis Morgan Bender. Deshae Doriel Hall. Abigail Jade Doree. Megan B. Kale. Kirsten Elena Corwin. Olivia Paige Hines. Brianna Lee Marino. Joey Deng, magna cum laude. Deshawn Rutherford. Tina Marie Cook. Teresa Ann Cook. Cassandra Ray Lee. Brentney Paige Fulford. Abby N. Middleton, cum laude. Jung Tak Nam. Bradley Allen Burton. Charles Wayne Cole III. Chelsea Marie Gillum. Hillary D. Williams. Brock W. Hook. Taylor Kirsten George. Benjamin Kinney. Marianne Regina Williams. Thomas D. Gray. Sierra Lynn Fincham. Katie Michelle Wallace, magna cum laude. Danielle Lavon Brown. Nicole Danielle Hathaway. Stephanie Ann Burns. James Matthew Hayden, cum laude. Elijah Michael Nepper. Sierra Brooke Patterson. Emily Dawn Cuffle, cum laude. Alicia Nicole Pritchard. Jasmine Renee Ortega. Abigail M. Walters. Tabitha Greenwell. Bethany Diane Dyer. Ethan John Fisher. Sarah Lynn Smith. Hazel Jane Rodimo. Emily Potts. Krista Joy Berkey. Cassandra Joyner. Angel Cherise Redding. Tierra Simone Radford. Dominique Trenae Small. Jasmine Chantel Williams. Audia Beatty. Irma Udota. Namisha McKinney. Rochelle Charlotte Tolliver. Michaela Lynn Thompson. Jamina Tribick, magna cum laude. Bradley Sonny Thompson. Rena Michelle Monet. Lauren Shiringa. Jacob Levi Parrish. Kayla Lindsay summa cum laude. Aaron Taylor Ritchie. Megan Leanne Center. Megan Haley Sullivan, cum laude. Elizabeth Jean Atha. Salum Saif Al-Mansouri. Salem Abdullah Al-Dasuri. Esther Musa. Chinez Odili Onu. Lindsay Taylor Hintz. Hannah Danae Bearden. Tiara Annette Cross, magna cum laude. Cameron Gordon Thomas. Edward Hoy Jr. Jalen Rennell Richardson. Kaya Benet Conley. Prabjot Kaur Jatu. Colleen Lilly. Javon Lavelle Brown. Diamond Ferguson. Whitney Siobhan Pope. Marissa Sue Wayner. Paul Miller. Asia B. Boyd. Daisha Hinton. Monice Carla Jones. Maya Onheise Gamble. Mercedes Barnett. Talisha Gathings. Samaya Thomas. Sabrina Lonetta Jones. Emily Goldman. Mohammed Youssef Al-Moim, cum laude. Jalen Collins. Christine Marie Easley. Stephen Danae Javis Jr. Shakori Marquise Young. Rashawn Shaquille Jones. Ariel Christina Cox.
The candidates from the Scott College of Business will be presented by Dean Brian Smith.
Mr. Provost, I wish to present the candidates from the Scott College of Business. Will the candidates please rise? Mr. Provost, these candidates have satisfactorily completed or will complete all of the requirements for the degree of Bachelor of Science. On the recommendation of the faculty, I am pleased to present the candidates to you.
Thank you, Dean Smith. I invite the candidates from the Scott College of Business to come forward. Candidates will be greeted by Trustee Tanya Bell.
Joseph Slaby, magna cum laude.
Wait, because he's not up there yet.
Medellin Krieger, cum laude. Spencer Richard Mark. Tanisha Thompson. Patrick Engeli. Abigail M. Shanks, summa cum laude. Kaylin Mary Jarvis, magna cum laude. Faith Denise Cole. Carl D. Hartwig, magna cum laude. Adam Ray Shamsi. Robert Joseph Hagan. Michael Allen Jenkins. Bradley Patrick McCormick. Daryl Jordan Day. Ahmed Rashed bin Suwaidan Al-Katabi. Rashid Saeed Himud Alafari. Ali Kanazel Ben Sabah Alafari. Amanda Brooke Johnson. Alyssa Catherine Reynolds. Keisha M. Jones. Michaela Brenda Irene Verdeen. Rex A. Dugan Jr. Drew Robert Neal. Cassidy Elizabeth Tracy. Jenna Lee Jones. Alyssa Taylor Long. Mallory Coos. Kirsten B. Nelson. Madison Melissa McGowan, summa cum laude. Allison Taylor Apkey. Keaton Michael Knight. Todd Jackson Labida, cum laude. Jonathan R. Kiefer. Nof Muhammad Al-Sahani. Rowan Al-Sihani. Ahmed Muhammad Al-Bakit. Mohammed Adel Al-Zuraik. Tariq M. Al-Muzaini. Sultan Abdullah Al-Kabi. Abdulaziz Al-Dakil. Abdullah Naif Al-Subayi. Reagan Elizabeth Elston. Samuel David McDowell. Luke A. Geralds. Daniel Stephen Marlowe. Nathaniel Edward Jones, cum laude. Nicholas Brent Amore, cum laude. Matthew Michael Van Soik. Ryan C. Paulson. Trey Edward Davis, magna cum laude. Daljot Singh Bajwa. Neda Faisal Al-Turki, magna cum laude. Taylor J. Hainline. Copley Jean Ortiz. Brooklyn Jolie Sam. Morgan J. Emmerich. Carson R. Boyer. Kyle Aaron Davis II. Lance Allen Beekler. Lauren Elizabeth Barron, magna cum laude. Shannon M. Anderson, summa cum laude. McKenna K. Graham, summa cum laude. Bailey Jane Pell, summa cum laude. Kelsey Lynn Darren, summa cum laude. Megan Brianna Stenger, summa cum laude. Zach William McCoy, summa cum laude. Lorinda Keith, summa cum laude. Caitlin A. Goings, magna cum laude. Cassidy Ann Carlson. Joshua Ryan Compton. Gloria Bird, summa cum laude. Rhonda J. Tharp. Kimberly Ann Brooks McCool. Brett A. Horman, cum laude. Desiree S. Torren. Samara Marie Shackleton, magna cum laude. Derek Wayne Bias. Mark Everett Watson II. Joanna Marie Burr, cum laude. Benjamin David Allen. Franklin Turner Lauk. Brianna Nicole Jewell. Jaylene S. Kurt. Wesley Richard Dworick. Rhett Taylor Plummer. Riley Stephen Brock. Kelsey M. Howie. Jacqueline Renee White. Nathaniel Lewis Reiser. Bethany Noel Collins, cum laude. Brendan J. Humrickhouse. Zachary Theodore Broyles. Ayub Chabi. Angela Lenore Hess. Tejpal Singh. Larry William Garland. Chelsea Bailey. Bailey Faye Cheney. Parker Wallace Duncan, Yuchen Zhang, Jehak Lee II, Muhammad Akrin, Chase W. Lively, Travis James Clapp, cum laude, Justin Paul Clapp, David William Kennel, Christopher Wayne Sweeney, Keith James Rickman, Kendall C. Brown, Connor Duane Lynn, Caden T. Lawson, cum laude, Evan M. Jennings, summa cum laude, Zachary David Pigman, cum laude, Tyler Quentin Bauslag, cum laude, Brandon T. Harrell, Kyle Samuel Varble, magna cum laude, Benjamin Michael Webben, magna cum laude, Brittany Grace Fox, Samson Dion Livingston, Jamel Abdul Rashid, Keith Alexander Harris Jr., Jeremy Dwayne Baker, Darian A. Williams, Deontay Marquise Gates, Ethan Matthew Calhoun, Rochelle A. Halliburton, Sydney Alexis Carson, Haley Hinkle, cum laude, Casey S. Hayward, magna cum laude, Tyler J. Puff, Jake Dalton Parker, Joseph P. Brown, James Edward Ajami, John Benton French, Deontay Cortez Brewster, Jamia Wallace, Tatiana Lachelle Jordan, Dontacia Tanae Harris, Yoonjan Lee, Gabrielle Ann Godsey, Kane Bauer, Dennis Jeffrey Mays, Haley Marie Strala, Genesis Alexis Scott,
The candidates from the Bayh College of Education will be presented by Dean Denise Collins.
Mr. Provost, I wish to present the candidates from the Bayh College of Education. Would the candidates please rise? Mr. Provost, these candidates have satisfactorily completed or will complete the requirements for the degree Bachelor of Science. On the recommendation of the faculty, I am pleased to present the candidates to you.
Thank you, Dean Collins. I invite the candidates from the Bayh College of Education to come forward. Candidates will be greeted by Trustee Robert Baszler.
I love Baszler's. Actually, that's where I do 99% of my groceries. Yeah, great place.
wait for you.
Faith Danielle York. Lindsay Jean Smith. Bryce Evan Brokar, summa cum laude. Natasha Lynn Sullivan. Tara Lynn McCarty. Zachary Spencer Keys. Shelby Von Gilder. Amy Renee Rogers. Alexis Marie Angel, magna cum laude. Allison Kate Giesting, cum laude. Leah Elaine Wells. Olivia Renee Bayh, magna cum laude. Marley Suann Short. Allie Lorraine Pell. Jeffrey Lucas Stewart. Jacob Allen Mackey. Talon Vida Howard. Riley Renee Ubalor. Lindsay Nicole Morales. Haley Nicole Johnson. Nicole Ashton Simpson. Courtney Paige Macaron. Amanda Nicole Longy, summa cum laude. Taylor Nicole Turchei, magna cum laude. Brianne Marie Dillahunt. Colby Ann Pomar, magna cum laude. Samantha Ann Flees, cum laude. Brianna M. Hatfield, summa cum laude. Kendra Ray Bratton, magna cum laude. Taylor Fickle. Raven Aubrey Smith, cum laude. Lindsay Morgan Farrell. Bailey Elizabeth Brewer. Jackson Todd Ryan. Kelsey Leanne Holloway. Cassidy Kelly Herman, cum laude. Taylor Nicole Kelly. Kristen Meredith O'Neill. Vanessa Gutierrez. Robin Elizabeth Burke. Kirsten Alice Lee. Melanie Grace McCutcheon. Sydney Joe Berg, summa cum laude. Brianne Spangler, summa cum laude. Arlene Doble. Madison Elaine Jackson, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Fern Rogers, magna cum laude. Paige Marie Simon, cum laude. Bailey D. Powell, cum laude. Elizabeth Ann Schaefer. Yasmin Bridget Lewis. Natalie Page Lewis, summa cum laude. Kendrick Vester. Alexandria Lynn Albrecht, cum laude. Kaylin T. Howard, summa cum laude. Megan Ann Carlsgaard, cum laude. Samantha Brooke Knox, magna cum laude. Katie Lynette Byram, cum laude. Catherine M. Held, cum laude. Winter Eve Fleetwood, cum laude. Caitlin M. Lenny, cum laude. Ariel Danielle Stewart. Tyler Morgan Albarasi. Diamond Alexis Howell. John Thomas Wybrew, Jessica Bunch, Krista Patrice Flores, Kayla Nicole Norman, Audra Jean Cox, Elizabeth Olivia Brochin, cum laude, Madison Christine Boo, Kendall Ilea Joan Clerk, Taylor Alexandra Hoff, summa cum laude, Alicia Jo Schwer, Megan Louise Grundhafer, Madison Renee Grundhafer, magna cum laude, Janae Chanel Maybone, Erica Dorotheus Charleston, Samantha Christine Trinkle, magna cum laude, Morgan Strom, Erin Elizabeth Frizz, cum laude, Megan Rose Megali,
I now ask all undergraduate degree candidates to please rise. By the authority vested in me by the Indiana State University Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon each of you, including those in absentia, the appropriate degree Bachelor of Art, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Music, Bachelor of Music Education, or Bachelor of Science, with all the rights and privileges thereto appertaining. You may now shift your tassels to the left. Signifying conferral of the degree, and I extend to you the congratulations and best wishes of your university. Please be seated. Today you have completed your path to becoming alumni of Indiana State University. I welcome each member of this class into the ranks of Indiana State's loyal alum. You are forever linked to your alma mater. From this day forward, your reputation will reflect upon Indiana State University, and the university's reputation will reflect upon you. I ask each of you to continue to actively promote and nurture your university wherever your paths may lead. Join with your fellow ISU alumni in the joy that comes from contributing to and enhancing your alma mater, Indiana State University, through active membership in the Alumni Association. I pledge to do all that I can to enhance the reputation of Indiana State University, and I ask that you, through your own accomplishments and loyalty, do the same. You have our best wishes for success and happiness throughout your lives. I ask the audience to now join me in congratulating the Indiana State University class of 2017.
Thus, we bring this ceremony to an end. At the conclusion of this ceremony, you are invited to a reception hosted by your college. I ask you now, ladies and gentlemen, to join in singing the university's alma mater, led by Christiana Wittenmeyer, sophomore, music education of Terre Haute. The words are printed in your programs. Then please be seated for the recessional and remain seated until the stage participants and the faculty have left the floor.